Carol Vorderman was inundated with criticism after she claimed that Keir Starmer will never be voted in as PM again, despite spearheading his election campaign and advocating for tactical voting in the lead-up to his win. Prior to the last election, the Countdown star was an avid critic of the previous Conservative government, and urged the British public to vote Starmer into Downing Street to oust the party, which was led by former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. The outspoken broadcaster even left her weekly show on BBC Radio Wales in 2023 after breaking BBC guidelines with vocal attacks against the then Tory government on social media. However, Carol has since backtracked on her support of the current government and blasted them for their controversial decisions regarding freebies, winter fuel cuts, and an ongoing donations row. In a recent discussion with author Carol Cadwallader, Carol issued her scathing verdict and said, "You know, we're looking ahead to the next election. This is my prediction: Keir Starmer will never be voted in as Prime Minister again. There'll either have to be a change of leader if you want another Labour government, or he'll lose. I just cannot see a situation where he would be." Carol then interjected to ask, "If you were going to give one message to this government, you're here, you've got a platform, what would you want to say?" "Get your PR better, for a start," Carol replied. "I mean, it's just appalling. I do understand they're fighting a tide of right-wing newspapers. A channel like GB News wears Ofcom, frankly. As for Labour's failures," she continued, "but Labour, it was like the winter fuel allowance. I'm coming up to a pensionable age, I don't have a problem, because I would not need that. So I didn't have a problem with means testing it in principle, but it was the level. Who on earth thought that was a good idea? To go from 12 million pensioners receiving it to, what was it, 1.5 million? Who thought that was a good idea? It's nuts. They have to completely change all of that." And then we had Freebie Gate, then we had all this Morgan McSweeney stuff, and the £750,000 that allegedly was not declared in some election campaign. It's like, I thought the Tories were scum, right? I thought they were the most corrupt party that we could ever have. And I wanted Labour to come in and for there to be none of these stories, she fumed. However, many viewers were left unimpressed and took to the comments with fury and Carol's dramatic U-turn. One said, "The pair of them were cheerleaders for this fiasco. All very well slagging Starmer lab fails now, but they themselves should apologise." Another raged, "The same idiot who told everyone to vote him in, she should just stick with math." Better PR, what about better politicians and policies, people that actually listen to what the voters want, need? Good grief, a third added. Another raged, "Stay out of politics, Vorderman. It is partly your fault that this incompetent dictatorial government is ruining Britain." As a fifth blasted, "She was shilling for Starmer last year. Vorderman is a total disgrace."